You're listening to the smartest guys in marketing, the best show on the planet for client businesses to learn about traffic, funnels, sales, conversions, and marketing coolness. Chris and Taylor are the founders of Traffic and Funnels, a digital marketing consultancy helping you get paid clients from cold traffic daily. Now, here are your hosts, Chris and Taylor.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Smartest Guys in Marketing podcast. Here with your hosts, Chris Evans and Taylor Welch. And I'm sorry, I was just complaining a second ago.
You were negative Nancy.
I was a negative Nancy. I was a Debbie Downer.
He's mad that he has to do it's going to be like an extra minute and a half of work. It's the worst.
It's like, why are these people making me do this work? Whatever, man.
Man, it's good to be back. We took a week off. You didn't notice because you're a faithful podcast listener and we recorded in advance. But we're coming back from a week off because we had an event. It was amazing.
It was fantastic. We had about 50 people. It was our first non-mastermind event for Traffic and Funnels. Had about 50 people come literally from around the world.
Yep.
Packed in a room for 2 days. And there was, that's for real. We were packed in a room.
It was a small room.
Small room. But it was awesome, man. There's nothing like getting in a room with people, shaking their hands, giving them hugs, being able to connect.
Hugs and kisses.
Hugs and kisses. Especially for entrepreneurs. We're such loners, man. The only connection we have is like Facebook or Instagram.
That is one of the
people.
A couple people said that. And they're like, it's amazing being in this room because I don't have friends. That was what she said. It's like the friends that I do have are non-entrepreneurs and they see the world different. And it's amazing being around my crew, knowing that I'm not crazy. We're actually going to talk about that a little bit today. The title of this podcast is Crowds and Crucifixions. Because if given the chance, or the choice rather, most people, if they had the opportunity to celebrate you or crucify you, they will crucify you.
This isn't terrifying.
This isn't a negative.
Wonk, wonk, wonk.
This isn't a negative episode, but it is something that I think that, this podcast is about more than marketing. We don't want to just get into a kind of a pigeonhole of only talking about marketing, although we are marketers and we do a lot of marketing and that's probably our main skill. But I would say it's also about how to handle the pressure of succeeding, because what you notice in a lot of people is even clients will come in and they'll get some success and the whole world will just clobber them. People, wasn't that lady that came in and she got her first client and a tree fell in her house the next day. People come in and family members get sick, and there is this weird thing where resistance increases in direct proportion to how big your vision and your goals get. And so if you're listening to this, if you there's no resistance in my life, it's probably because your goals suck. You have nothing you're trying to achieve, or you're just better than us. I mean, maybe you're just a better person. I don't know. But
yeah, I think, one thing I think is the resistance is always there. It's just people aren't stepping outside into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's everything is set up to work against you. Society, people, tech, you just name it. You can name a long list. But people aren't used to pushing into resistance.
No way.
They just stay in their comfort zone. And so once they actually step out and they step into it, it's oh my God, everything's against me.
Yeah, definitely. So I think the idea for this podcast came because we've obviously grown in a pretty short time frame. Now, by no means are we overnight successes, not even close. We've put in the dirty for a long time. And people don't always see that. I just got to put that in every episode. People don't always see that, but I had an interesting thought about how when you hit your full potential, when you decide, you know what, I deserve a better life. My family deserves a better income. And you start grinding to create that reality. What happens is typically the people closest to you get offended and bitter. Isn't that weird? This is strange.
Why is that?
It's a strange phenomenon. Because all of a sudden, you going out and creating wins for yourself, it kind of forces people to reconcile with the fact that they're not doing anything. And everybody wants to feel like they're trying.
Mm-hmm.
But when a close friend or someone actually goes out and makes something happen, oftentimes, this isn't always the case. There are some people that are just good people and good friends, but oftentimes it forces the people who are not achieving to look at themselves and be like, well, what's wrong with me? And they don't like that. And that creates a little bit of a bitterness and a little bit of a distance. And we're fortunate to be surrounded by some incredible friends, incredible family. But we've also gone through our fair share where all of a sudden, like, we started achieving success and people have not been supportive of us.
Yep.
And I don't know if you want to talk about this, lead the way, about like what happens when your problems start getting higher class and you lose that rapport with people, you know, and you don't have anything in common with them anymore, and how that feels and how you have to get over that.
Yeah, we can definitely talk about that. And I think, you know, this comes where in a day and age where growing up, people get a trophy just for participating.
So stupid.
You don't have to win. You just put on the uniform and you feel good about yourself. And so we have this society where, you know, people don't have to win. Right. And so I think that's part of it. But yeah, when you get into this place where like you have to win, that's if you don't win, then you stay broke, you stay depressed, you stay in a place of stress, right? You stay in a house that you hate, you stay in a car that you hate, right? You have those kind of like day-to-day problems that everybody else in society deals with. But when you decide to become a winner and, you know, do things that other people aren't doing, that requires bigger problems. Like, we don't have struggles paying our mortgage anymore, right? We don't have struggles paying our car payments anymore. The problems that we have are at such an elevated level that people that we used to talk about at the water cooler about those problems, it's like a total different universe.
Bro,
okay, go ahead.
This freaking starts in school, man. Like, I remember being in school and being like, man, I bombed that test. And everyone's like, yeah, me too. It's like, oh, we're best friends because we're all stupid together.
We're all losers.
You know? Yeah. And it's like, dude, man, for real, like, it starts so young and then you get older. And just the other day, like, I was making fun of one of my friends who's like a good friend. And he's like, I was talking to him about like what I've learned about something, and he's like making fun of me. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. It's not cool to be smart. And we just kind of laughed, but it's legit. It's like,
yeah,
you know, it's almost easier for me to pretend to be stupid so I can fit in.
Right.
You know, and because like you just lose common ground with people, because the things that they struggle with are not the things that I struggle with, and the things that I struggle with, they can't comprehend.
Yeah.
And so we've seen people get successful, and then subconsciously they run themselves right back down so that they can get back into that comfortable place of common ground with people. And you got to quickly find new people who experience the same struggles that you do and start connecting with those people. That way you can fill the void.
Yeah. Yeah. You need a new group to belong to. If not, unless you are just a bulletproof person, which it's very rare, everybody's going to have their moments of weakness, you know, to where they are. It doesn't, like, success today does not beget success next month and the month after that, month after that. Like, it's something that you're continually going to be struggling with, because there's going to continually be new problems that you're going to deal with, you're going to face, and you're going to fight that desire to belong with people and to associate with people and have that connection. And so I think the point is, if you're not making those new connections, you're going to have a hard time winning next month, the month after that, the month after that. Because it's true, like, the people that you hang around, that's who you become in every area of your life.
Yep. Environment. So we have this written down on the show notes. Crowds love failures, but they do not relate to successes. Crowds love failures, but they don't relate to successes. Man, you look in the news and the biggest stories are always about someone's fall from fame. And they achieve success and they fell down and people love it. They freaking love it. Because they're like, oh, he's back. He's back to the ground where I live.
Yeah.
And you just got to be careful. And that's why the event was so cool in that people were able to get into a room face-to-face with people who are just like they are. And they're all reaching for a higher level. And if you don't have that in your life, you should get that in your life.
Yeah, it's like this crazy thing, and especially in America, and it's called the American dream, where we grow up, we love the idea of success.
Yeah.
Right? We love the idea of success, but we hate successful people in America. And this for this very reason. It's because like I think having the idea of success puts hope in our hearts to get out of like just the suckiness of life that so many people deal with. And to actually see someone close to you attain success, it shines that light on your inadequacy to perform and to win. We're getting a little deep on this one.
Oh, wait. Are we allowed to offend people on this podcast?
I don't know. Let me check the contract.
We may need to edit some of that out. Dude, the people in your life who celebrate you when you succeed, those are the people you got to keep around. Like, dude, I don't know about you, but like, man, when I get like a message from someone like Adam or just the people that we're connected with, Jason, like I'm freaking stoked. Yeah. I'm like, yes, like you deserve it. You freaking deserve it. Keep going. Yeah. And I think that's like, you can kind of test people in that. And you should be vetting your environment probably every 3 months, 6 months anyways. It's amazing. It's shocking to me how people don't take account of their environment. They don't vet their environment. Look, just because someone was close to you 8 years ago does not mean that they should be close to you now. There's not like a lifetime subscription on this. Like you should be vetting who you're spending time with. And I think one of the central themes about the people around you is they should be celebratory. Mm-hmm. They should be for you 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even it doesn't mean they have to be like a millionaire or anything like that.
No way. Yeah.
But I think they have to have that thing in them where they are extremely happy for you, like legitimately happy for you. And I have those people in my life. Like they don't have any desire to be successful in business or have tons of money, but they're great people. They cheer me on like, oh dude, that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. They give you Bitcoin for your birthday.
Yep.
Bitcoin's
like 1/100th of a Bitcoin.
Didn't
you buy some?
Yeah, bro.
How much money have you lost?
As soon as it, well, nothing because I bought it when it crashed. So.
What did you buy it at?
Pack that if you want. Like 10,400. So I've lost like $100.
I saw this morning it was like at 4,000.
No, it's not. If it were, I would immediately go buy some more. Immediately.
I have thoughts on that.
People are like,
it should be another podcast.
Dude, here's the thing, man. Okay. I hate Bitcoin so much.
Here we go.
And I hate people who think that they understand money because they made a lucky investment. But blockchain in and of itself, dude, it's not going anywhere. So, I'm cool with losing a couple $100 in the chances that I'll become a billionaire from it. Do you see 50 Cent forgot he had Bitcoin? And he's got like $700 million.
No, it's not 707.
Oh.
That's not a bad day to wake up and find out that news.
He's like, I done forgot I did that. It's like, wow. Some people, man. It's like.
Anyways.
All right. Yeah. So back to the story. Sorry, guys.
How does it always come back to Bitcoin? We just got like 25 unsubscribes. All of our listeners.
All right. So moral of the story here is it's okay, first of all, you're going to feel that rub when you start getting successful. You're going to feel a little uncomfortable because you don't have anything in common with people anymore. And you got to find new people. That's why we make these environments for you. Our Smartest Guys in Marketing Facebook group, the memos, the things that we do to get you into an environment for free or extremely low cost of people that are like you. You should be taking advantage of that stuff, man. That's stuff that we didn't have when we were just getting started, you know?
Yep.
Any other points before you close?
That's it. Listen to this again.
Don't be crucified. All right. Free gift, trafficandfunnels.com/GIFT. Check that out.
You're welcome. In case you didn't know.
The memos, cool. You seem a little down today, bro. You okay?
No, I'm just distracted.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, see you guys.